So you can't go wrong with Adventure Time. So this is Comics Forge again this week, coming back with another comic book review. We're actually trying to do these once a day, and we're kind of pre-staging the videos for us because we've got a Thanksgiving holiday coming up, and I want to make sure that we time everything out correctly for y'all. So Adventure Time, how can you go wrong? So Adventure Time is unlimited on Comixology, and of course you can find this at your local comic book store, on Amazon or on eBay and everywhere else. There doesn't seem to be an online premium for this, but you know, it's just kind of a cute comic book. And again, it's the whole Kaboom series, Cartoon Network. You can't go wrong with a kid's comic. Well, okay, maybe you can, but we're not going to this time. So I kind of want to make sure what we got here in terms of how this thing's looking. So hopefully I didn't scooch it over too bad. Hold on just a second. Let me scooch that over just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, because I kind of a dork setup on this end for me. All right, so Adventure Time. Adventure Time is just awesome. And of course, I like the dog the best because the dog is just like this sarcastically, interestingly weird kind of character, which is cool. But it's just, this is a standard Adventure Time comic book. There's everything you would expect in here, all the fun things, all the good things. And, you know, you really can't argue with it, right? Adventure Time is just a good, clean kids comic book and no fuss, no muss, no worries. It's kind of, you know, what it is. And, you know, it's a good thing. And whether you're a fanboy, whether you're doing sequential art, whether you're not doing fanboy, whether you're wondering who's it, what's it, where's it, then, you know, it's Adventure Time. It's a good, clean, kids-friendly, maybe 6, 5 years old, good times, especially if they're reading. And again, gets them into the idea of the sequential art and all the rest of it. And, you know, again, you know, this is a mass-produced comic book. So there's a good storyline and the artwork's okay and all the rest of it. So that's why I'm only going to give this a 4 or 5 star. It's not an adult comic book. It's not a collector's edition comic book. You know, it may be later on. So if you want to buy 2 copies, one for you, one for the kid, put one in a bag and board and just call it good and kind of see what happens down the road. But these things are made by their tens of thousands, and you know, kids are going to destroy them. So there may be some actual value in terms of collecting these later on in life. I just don't know. That one's a hard thing to predict. But overall, just kind of a neat, clean, fun, family-friendly comic book, and it's Adventure Time. And what can you say about Adventure Time that's bad, right? I mean, you're watching it on TV, you're reading the comic books, you can do the whole Adventure Time lifestyle just like you could with our previous view of My Little Pony. And if you haven't seen that one, check it out because we really just had a good time with that comic book and that video. So otherwise though, you know, worth checking out. It's totally worth buying. It's totally worth getting the digital download for your kid and just having a good time with it, right? Adventure Time. Again, you can't go wrong. And again, this is Comics Forge on YouTube. So generally like, subscribe, comment, fold, spindle, put on little spikes, whatever you want to do with this video. But otherwise, Adventure Time, good, clean, kids fun, well worth checking out, well worth reading. It's on Comixology. If you've got the unlimited account through Amazon, then you can basically read these things for free as far as you're concerned. And then just otherwise, just go ahead and have some fun with it and not worry about a darn thing with this comic book. Absolutely kid friendly. Again, Comics Forge on YouTube. Like us, subscribe to us, have some fun with it.